Welcome back to Wide Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about Green Hell. Now this isn't a usual Green Hell video that we do. Normally we'd be playing the game. I absolutely love it. It is one of the most hardcore survival games that I've played. It's got a lot of horror elements in there, and some of the survival stuff that you can actually do is pretty damn brutal, and it is so cool. If you haven't tried Green Hell, check in the description down below. There's a link there to the Steam page. Have a little bit of a look at it. If you are a fan of survival games, you will love it. But the point of today's video is there is a new update coming on January the 23rd. Now, if you like building in games like Green Hell, if you like the building style of something like The Forest, which is a little bit more intricate than the normal click and place a few planks in, or carry a few bits around, build a wall in your inventory. It's a lot more intricate than that, and it's a lot more, say, realistic, which is brilliant. Now, what they're doing with this update is releasing loads of new stuff to add into the building system, which looks absolutely phenomenal. They've done a big push on feedback, and they've listened to the players' feedback in regards to building and made a lot of changes to that. So we have a little bit of a dev letter from these guys. Now, some of these things are already available on their public pre-update beta branch. Now, if you're playing on PC and you're on Steam, then you can get it on there. Head over to Green Hell itself, click on Properties, then go down to the options, beta, then activate the code Love Your Capybara, or whatever it is, and then select GH_PUB branch. Wait for it to download, and that is how you get into the pre-update beta branch. Now, the team have said, hey adventurers, after 3 weeks of intense work on your feedback to the pre-update beta, we're ready to share the date of the final release of the building update. It's January the 23rd. And this features a load of new stuff. So we have a whole new mechanic of the building construction of trees, wooden bamboo treehouse frames, wooden bamboo tree platform frames, and footbridges to connect the two. There's also new climbing ropes and construction, which is necessary for reaching treetops. There is also triangular floating frames, which will allow you to build your base on water and go up to 3 stories high. Very cool, very excited for that one. Alongside a new weapon, the heavy stone axe, which is the first two-handed axe which you can craft on your own, which I think will be a massive improvement over the shoddy little handheld axe that you've got. But, you know, we're out in the jungle, we're in the Amazon. It is what it is, unfortunately. Now, normally a lot of the frames in Green Hell are pretty standard, square, blocky type things, but now they've added triangular frames, and obviously the triangular floating frame, which we went over just a second ago, which will allow you to build new shapes both on the ground and on water. They've also added wooden and bamboo doors, so now you can let everybody know if you're waiting for jungle guests or not. And there's also new building material options, so now you don't have to stick to a set option, you can go with either wooden or bamboo, which will definitely help depending on your location in the actual Amazon and depending on what you've got more of actually set up in your log holders or anything like that. I tended to just build a load of storage containers when I was playing quite heavily and just keep everything there to one side. I found that much easier because that way you didn't have to go out and farm as soon as you needed something, which always a good way to have it there and ready to go. Now, there's also improved mechanics for placing and multiple ghost constructions. So now you can actually place more than one, which is good, so you can sort of get a feel for the structure that you want to build before you actually get into the nitty-gritty and place a load of stuff and do loads of farming for it. There's also going to be a new notebook arrangement. The new notebook is slimmer, more concise, and you don't have to shuffle numerous pages to find the construction or the materials that you'd like to make it from. There's also a load of changes to constructions to make them more straightforward for walls, window walls, doorways, walls, short walls, and frames. And finally, an option of cutting down big palms, logs, stumps, and branches so you can actually clear out more pathways and more areas inside the rainforest, which is very good. I found one of the most annoying things with the building aspect itself, other than obviously the very lengthy farming behind it, was when you're trying to actually build somewhere, you find a really cool spot and there's a palm tree in the way or a palm leaf that you can't actually destroy, and it is so disheartening. But now with this new update, that will change. So very, very excited for that. They've also said that there were thousands of answers to their questionnaire. Tons of feedback delivered through Steam, emails, and every social media platform that they're on. So they've said a massive thank you for the input, and it means a lot to them. Take it as a nod of approval of our work, and gathered feedback will serve as a compass for further development of Green Hell. Stay sane on the treetops, the Creepy Jar team. A massive thanks to everybody that has watched. Hopefully this has helped, and I'm very excited for the Green Hell building update. Once again, that is on the 23rd of January. Very excited for that. As soon as it comes out, we will be dropping a little bit of content on it. As I said, there is stuff up on the beta branch at the moment, which I've had a little bit of a play with, but I'm going to wait till it comes out just in case there's any major changes. And that way we get to see it in full action without any, well, hopefully without any bugs or problems. Please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and stick around for much more survival news. I've been Wired, you've been awesome, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.